Well people, look what we've got. The brand new 2019 S1000RR. Huge thanks to Coopers, BMW in Tunbridge Wells for trusting me with this baby. Right, I've not even sat on her yet. Beautiful machine this. Don't worry folks, we're going to do the usual. I will stop later on and we'll have a little look at her later on. Wow, I tell you what, that feels surprisingly big and roomy when you get on it. Oh, this isn't good, is it? God, it actually fits me. That's not good. I just assumed straight away it wouldn't fit and I could just go, nah, it's not going to be practical. But it fits. Oh. So, right, let's get the engine going, let's hit the road and let's have a little chat. Right, so that's at idling at about 2,000 revs. It feels incredibly light. Incredibly light. Now this bike weighs wet. So if you've seen the GSX-R 1000R review, you'll know that my sense of direction is horrendous. So I'm just going to fit something to the bike which should make it a bearable day, and we'll go for a good old ride. Stand by. So this is the iPhone 10 or iPhone X holder, phone holder from Ultimate Add-ons. They gave me this ages ago and I'm afraid I've taken so long to actually get this thing out the box and use it. But this is the perfect opportunity, so let's go. Okay, so we have the phone installed. I've got Google Maps on the go. I can still see the dash. I'll go through the dash and everything with you later on. So let us hit the road. Alright, the old foot pegs are mega high up. Already got cramp in my right quad. That's alright, that's going. We're okay there. So, off we go. Quick shifter is lovely. The engine feels so smooth. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the town and then I'll put the cameras back on. See you in a bit. Stay there. Oh, I'll tell you what, already I really like this. This does not bode well. Sorry, because I've got the sat-nav through the phone and my phone is connected to the Cardo, I'm now getting directions, which is a good little system. The directions are coming through, but it's blooming annoying. I turn it off normally. I don't normally have sat-nav chatting to me. I just watch the display. Anyway, yeah, this already, it feels like it has the quality of a BMW build, if you know what I mean, that you get with all their stuff. It just feels solid, well put together. Already, just jumping on the bike. It feels incredibly light, agile, as you'd expect. I mean, this is a premier litre sports bike. This is probably the best one in its class. I'm not going to be taking this on track. I am literally taking this for a little sort of spanking by my means, probably a leisurely ride by others, along normal roads that I would normally ride, just to see what it's like. I've got to admit, I have zero intention of buying one of these. None at all. It's just, I want to see what it's like. However, as soon as I got on this bike, it felt big, and I wasn't expecting that, because the last one of these I rode back in 2010, the first S1000RRs, that felt tiny to me, and that's why I like the Gixxer, because the Gixxer just felt a bigger bike. This feels, dare I say it, even more substantial than the Gixxer. I don't know how that is. Oh my god, that power is insane. Oh, I love it. Did you hear that engine? Can you hear it? Oh, wow. Okay, right. This is going to be a good day, people. This needs to be a good day because the lads at Cooper's just told me how much the service on Helga is going to be. It's just a bog standard 32,000 mile service. However, she needs new front brake discs and pads. Just for the front discs, 800 quid. 800 pounds. Oh my god. So for the discs, the pads and the service, providing nothing else goes wrong. This service is going to cost me about 1100 quid. Ah, and there's me saying in some of my recent vids, waxing lyrical about how cheap the GS is to service and own. Whoa, it is till you get to that bad boy. Sheesh. Anyway, I need brakes, it's got to be done. Right, into the Nationals. I'm currently in road mode just because I've heard that this thing is such an animal. I just want to get used to it before I put her in dynamic and all hell breaks loose. Oh, good God. Right, I'm not telling you what speed I got to there. Oh, jeez. Right, I am just going to ride this the way I normally ride, and let's see how it compares. I'm going to try and not concentrate on the speedo or anything like that. I just want to ride it how I normally would. This is an incredibly comfortable ride. That was a big old pothole I went through. Fine. The throttle delivery, the fueling is sublime. That is so smooth on the throttle. This bike's only done just over 1,000 miles, so she's still going to be nice and tight, but it feels glorious. It's a nice riding position, it's not putting strain on my neck. I mean, I've got a peak lid up here. I'm not feeling, actually I better not comment on the wind because I'm only doing 50. Alright, let's get into the Nationals and see what this is like. What is it with this country in solid white lines? There's ample opportunity to overtake there. Well, I suppose there is for a bike, isn't there, with supercar performance. Anyway, there we go. So that was 6th gear, folks. That was 6th gear from about 50 miles an hour. I'm not going to go crazy, but that was absolutely effortless. That was just a roll on in 6ths. We'll get up behind this car up here. I'll whack her down into maybe 3rd or 4th, and we'll try then. Oh wow. The punch in 3rd. Oh, that's beautiful. And the growl off this engine with that, just the stock car, it's lovely, I like that. It's got a real sounds just like that. Oh, that quick shifter, beautiful. Now I didn't put my proper leathers on with the sliders because I thought, nah, it's been peeing with rain, and I thought there's no way I am going to be dropping an E. But this bike makes you feel like Rossi. He says with a little trickle round like that. Little cheeky overtake. Oh wow, you can feel the front wanting to come up there. Okay, so the 40, slow it down. Again, like the Jigsaw, this could be an instant, not only licence loser, but liberty loser. Oh, right, brakes. Oh, they're lovely. There's no drama with those brakes, they just do the business. Not grabby at all, just bring you to a halt. Lovely. And this is just in road mode. Wow, okay. So like I said, the dash, the LCD dash is beautiful. Exactly the same as the R1250R when I went through that. Again, really similar to the GS layout, to be honest. BMW across their fleet, the LCD displays are all pretty much exactly the same. However, the sport models, such as this, the S1000RR, the R1250R, they come with an added extra within the dash, within the menu settings of sport. And on this, with the S1000RR, you go into the sport settings and there's all manner of tomfoolery available there. Oh my god, folks, I've just been having so much fun I forgot to put the cameras on. Jesus, this bike's amazing. Now it's starting to rain. This is just in road mode. I was gonna whack it into dynamic, but I think with the rain coming down the way it is, or shortly away to, I'll keep her in road for just now. Even in road mode, this thing is an animal. Oh, I love it. But it's so smooth in everything it does. Even when it's propelling in you like a cannonball up the road, when you touch that throttle, it does so with manners. Oh, it's awesome. I'm loving this, absolutely loving it. I've been on it for half hour now, 45 minutes maybe. No comfort issues yet. I'll bring you back when we get to the Nationals. Stand by. Nationals. So, nice bit of dry road now. Got it in road. I might whack it into dynamic. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but I love this thing. I genuinely actually think this is better than the Jigsaw. Wow. I mean, this is just on a little road ride, but it feels just like a complete package. That power is just effortless. It's like, yeah, no problem, let's do it. Next. That was 4th gear. This is 3rd. Easy, just easy. Oh, wow. That goes from boring to ridiculous speed in the blink of an eye. Oh, I like it, I like it, I like it, it does. Oh, those brakes, beautiful. Those brakes are mint. So let's get this straight. So far, the size of the bike, mint. The engine, mint. Quick shifter and blipper, mint. Suspension, mint. All the different race modes except race, because I'm not trying that. Guess what? Mint. This is a superb machine. The only issue with this, the only issue I can see so far is the servicing. Chain and sprockets, just the chain and sprockets to be done on this by BMW. You're looking at over 500 quid. In fact, I think it's more around the £600–700 mark for a chain and sprockets. Wow. But this is an amazing machine. Oh my God, Jesus. Oh my God. Yes please BMW, I'll have one of these, thank you. Thanks very much, yes. Can I have it in the M Sport package please? Just give me the brochure, thanks very much. Wow. Look, I mean, this thing is just so, it's comfortable, it's beautifully balanced. The throttle, I mean, oh, it's 3rd gear, just, oh yes. That quick shifter is sublime. Right, come on, back down to real, there we go, that's sort of civilized speed. That'll be better. Oh no, here's the bridge. 272, it's got a humpback bridge. Try and behave. Oh my God. I love it. I absolutely love it. I never thought I would feel this at home again on a sports bike after riding the big adventure style bikes, even the 1250R I took out. You know, I just kind of feel I'm at that stage in life where I like the comfortable bike now. I've done the sports bike thing, I've got nothing left to prove really to myself, and I just kind of thought, I'm past sports bikes now. Oh my God, I'm not with it. This is awesome. It's awesome. But again, it's not that all-round machine, is it? That's the only thing, you know. I could jump on this and ride big miles, get somewhere, but I'm not going to be as fresh as I would be on the likes of the GS. I'm not going to be able to carry as much stuff as I do on the GS, and for me I mean camera equipment, batteries, charging solutions, all that sort of stuff, drone, laptop, never mind my clothing, that all fits in the rucksack, but all the camera stuff goes in tank bags and in the back box, so I wouldn't be able to do that to the same extent on this. Look at me already looking at the future. But no, if I could afford another toy, my God, yeah, this would be right there. That was annoying. Slight issue with the Hero 7 GoPro there. Wasn't switching on. Had to stop, take the battery out, put the battery back in, and it seems to be working fine now. Now I've got Metzler Racetech RRs on here. Fantastic in the dry. Never ridden with them in the wet or damp. So we shall see. Feel okay so far. He says. Totally wrong line for that. Tell you what, this is wet. Let's go into rain mode. Oh, such a shame. This is one of the best sections of the 272, this. Admittedly, probably not when it's wet and greasy. See all this, oh man, you see all the oil and the fuel, look, in the road. That's that lorry up ahead, just dumping it as it goes. Have to keep out of that. Try and get in front of it. But all solid whites. You didn't see that. That's put the kibosh on that section. That was going to be the nice dynamic montage of it flying through the woods. Not worked out like that. Oh my good God. Wow. Yeah, that's quick. That's really quick. Whew. I think I just wrenched my neck off. I've got to admit, I am starting to find it a little bit discomfort in the neck now, where I'm sat like this all the time. Again, it's just because the body's not used to it, that's all. Across my shoulders, probably because I'm quite tense on the bike, it being new. But again, I'm sure spending some hours on the bike, you just get used to that. Wouldn't be a problem. You're welcome, madam, you're welcome. This is just riding it sort of the way I'd ride my GS, but it feels faster, perfectly in control, lovely and smooth. I think sometimes with sports bikes you get carried away, don't you, and you think, oh, I've got to ride it fast, I've got to ride it fast, but I'm still going a little smidgen over what I should be. It's not a confession, obviously. You'll overtake absolutely anything on the road, but it's still an enjoyable experience to be aboard this. Oh, the overrun on that stock can's lovely. It's proper little burble and pop and fart. It's lovely. It's alright, it's on there for me. Didn't even need to change gear. Sit in third. It'll do everything. Speaking of comfort, the tank feels really nice and wide. Feels really quite substantial. And as such, it feels like I get a fair bit of weather protection actually. Even at some fairly high speeds. I didn't think the wind buffeting was horrendous, especially as I have a peaked lid. It wasn't horrendous by any stretch of the imagination. Mirrors, yeah, I have to move my head a little bit. It's not quite like the GS or the R1250R, but would you want it to be? You know, this is a sleek premier sports bike, and yeah, as long as I move my head around, I can see out the mirrors, no problem at all. Little bit of vibration on them, but you can still make out what's behind you. Handlebars feel great actually. You know, some sports bikes feel like your hands are down like this. This doesn't at all. It feels good. All the controls are nice and easy to reach. As I said, standard across the BMW range. Nationals. The sort of living space on the bike. It's a nice place to be. The seat, yeah, seat's firm, but it doesn't feel too bad. Obviously I've got quite a substantial amount of my own padding. But I've been on the bike for a good few hours now, and it's not giving me any discomfort. Apart from the Jigsaw I rode a couple of weeks ago there, this is the first time I've been back on a sports bike in 5 years. I feel totally at home on this, totally at home. I eventually felt at home on the Gixxer, but it took me a bit longer to settle into it. This, pretty much as soon as I sat on it, I just thought, oh, this feels good, and it's improved from there, really. Good work, BMW. Quick squirt on the A3. Oh, I love that quick shifter. Oh my good God. Yes. Have I mentioned I love this bike yet? Can someone please buy me one? Please. I'll be your bestest friend forever and ever and ever. Right, that's me fed and watered, cup of coffee, bacon roll, job done at Loomies. Thanks very much to those of you that came up and said hello. Great to see you, it's great to have a chat. Top dollar, thank you very much. Always love to meet folks. Come on up, say hello. Now the last little leg, up to my mate Woody's, over and over way. Folks, this bike, just superb. I'll go as far as to say this is probably the best package in a bike I've ever ridden. I'm trying to think here, folks. For me personally, as you know, I use a bike every day, all throughout the year, and I use the bike for everything from commuting, hooligan rides, track days, touring, you name it, I'll use the bike for it. It's a workhorse, it's a toy, a plaything, and a tool. That's why the GS fits so well for me. It's a big bike, I'm a big fat lump, it's nimble, it's fast, it's got loads of low down grunt. But this, oh, this, like the Gixxer did, the sports bikes make you feel alive. It's just got that hooligan tick there, but it's got the refinement that the BMW brand gives you. Now I'm hopefully going to be trying some KTMs soon, being in little chats, and they seem quite keen to get me out on some of their fleet. And I keep being told that the KTM is everything that the GS is, but it's just got that hooligan element, and sometimes that's really what I miss. So that'll be interesting to see what that's like. But this bike, oh, this is the standard S1000RR, I believe. They do the M Sport version, but that's away at Brands Hatch for BSB round this weekend, so that's why I couldn't get on that one. But my God, to think that the sport version's even faster than this, with even more toys on it. Oh my God, I mean, this is just amazing. Nationals. Oh, the lorry just disappeared, I don't know where it went. Oh. Like it's on rails. What a machine. Oh yes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Even for short tiny stretches like that. Oh my God, this bike. It makes you feel like you're on the TT, which could be really dangerous. Kiss goodbye to your license if you buy one of these. Oh, those brakes, you hardly need to touch them at all. And relax. The B3420. That's what we've been on. It just wills you into going quicker and quicker and quicker, this bike. For the first time in my life, I'm not jealous of somebody else sat on a GS if I'm not. Wow, I'd be happy with this, you know. I would want to get the sport one, obviously, but it's a fair bit more expensive. I'll put on the screen now how much more expensive. Oh my god, I love this bike. I absolutely love it. Hello. I am absolutely in love. How are you?
That is beautiful. Sorry mate, I'm glad you're here, but I'm not interested. It's the bike.
I'm not kidding you. I'm seriously thinking to myself, I think I need that in my life.
That is beautiful.
It's big, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be tiny.
I mean, I'm a couple of years out, but it does feel like a little bit bigger than mine, which is 4 or 5 years old.
That's what I said. I remember the 2010 one being smaller than the Jigsaw. That feels wider.
Comfy?
Yeah. I mean, it's just about ripped my head off because it's an utter animal, but...
You haven't really got the right cap for that.
Yeah, I know, with this peak and stuff.
Oh.
I'm gobsmacked. I am absolutely gobsmacked. What a machine.
Just to look at it with those little lights underneath.
Yeah.
I mean, it's honestly like Street Hawk.
I didn't like it in the pictures. I liked the goggle-eyed. I didn't like the fact that it's gone to the symmetrical look, but when you see it in the flesh,
it's so
beautiful.
Lovely, isn't it? You can feel the lightness.
Say hello, YouTube.
Oh, hi YouTube. I think Bruce is here somewhere, but really, I don't really care. I'm just in love with this bike.
It's not nice, is it? What way are we going? That way or that way?
They both lead to road, so if you go that way, I'll see you at the bottom.
Okay. Right, this ridiculous contraption is to see if I can get some on-bike footage with the Insta360 One X. Now that to me looks like it's bouncing around loads. Woody is going to take us to a little scenic spot to get our montage footage. So if the footage from this is good enough, I'll start the montage now. Well folks, I wonder if you can guess what my final thoughts on the 2019 BMW S1000RR are. I love it. I absolutely love this bike. It is immense. Everything you've heard about this bike is true. If you're thinking about buying one, test ride one, but I'll almost guarantee you will fall in love with this bike. I now have another woman in my life. I've already spoken to the main woman in my life, Mrs. Teapot, and I've never heard her do this before, but she said no to another bike. We'll see. It is amazing, folks. Nothing else I can say about it. Absolutely amazing. So I hope you've enjoyed the vid, folks. It's been a hell of a ride. Thank you so much to all you new patrons and existing patrons. Your support means everything. All you subscribers and the new subscribers, thank you very much for joining our little community here. Thanks for all the likes, the shares, and the nice little comments. Right, folks, I've fallen in love. Look after yourselves, get out there and live your life. I love this bike.